Does turning a computer off at night keep it safer from hackers? Hi everyone, Leo Notenboom here for askleo.com. In one of my articles on turning your computer off overnight, one of the very common responses I get boils down to folks either asking if or emphatically stating that turning off your computer keeps it safer from being hacked. Some of those folks are really emphatic about this. Now, while the answer is technically yes, if you want to be pedantic about it, the more practical answer is no. Let me explain why I say that. A random program out on the internet cannot connect to your computer on its own. Period. The way your router handles internet addressing, sharing the one IP address you have on the internet among all the devices you have connected, prevents unsolicited incoming connections as a side effect of doing that. A computer connected directly to the internet? Well, yeah, that one is at high risk. There are stories of such computers being infected with malware within moments of being connected. But a computer behind a NAT router is safe from these incursions. Period. Day or night, running or not. So you might wonder then how tools like messaging programs or file sync programs or even your email programs get notified when there's something they need to do. Someone's trying to send you a message, or a file has been updated in the cloud and needs to be downloaded, an email has been sent to you, and so on, and your computer needs to act or essentially react to that. Those services are not reaching into your computer to do the work. They're using a man on the inside, for lack of a better term, the software installed on your machine that deals with those services. It's your computer that initiates the conversation. It's your computer reaching out to the messaging service or to the cloud storage service or the email service or whatever else. It might be connecting periodically to check if there's something new, like you may have seen email programs do, or it might just have created a continuous conversation when the program was first run on your PC and kept that conversation going so that the app on your computer and the service online can talk to each other as and when needed. But the connection is never initiated from the internet outside of your computer. It's always your computer reaching out. If the only thing that shows up on your computer are things that the computer asks for, that means these things come from one of exactly two places: the software running on your machine, Windows updates, mail programs, cloud sync programs, and so on, or you. The second is where malware mostly comes from. In fact, the most common cause of malware infections of late seems to be people opening up attachments that they shouldn't. You, of course, practice safe computing. You know not to do that. Here's the sliver of accuracy regarding turning off your computer and how it keeps you safer. You're not using it. Well, if you're not using it, you won't open malicious attachments or do other things that result in your machine being compromised. Or malware already on your machine won't be able to run. It's that second one that causes most people the most concern. If your machine is infected with malware and software on your machine can reach out and download more malicious stuff, then indeed, turning off the machine will prevent an existing infection from getting worse. But for that to even matter, you already have malware on your machine. Turning off your machine won't do anything about that. It'll still be there when you turn it back on. The very thing you're trying to prevent by turning off the machine has already affected you. Focus instead on keeping yourself malware-free to begin with. You don't need to factor in getting hacked into the decision as to whether or not you leave your machine running overnight. The chances are infinitesimal. Base your decision on the other factors that matter, like power usage or automated processes or something else. And of course, do all the things we always harp on to keep your computer safe as you're using it. For updates, for comments, for links related to this topic and more, visit askleo.com/177172. I'm Leo Notenboom, and this is askleo.com. Thanks for watching.